Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I think one person can see my screen. Okay, welcome. Okay, good evening.
Hello, can see
Yes,
your screen.
thank you very much. So I hope you are seeing what is on the screen. That's what we are designing now. I just got that from Google randomly. I don't know about it. I don't know who designed it, but I'm going to tell you that we are going to be designing exactly what we are seeing here. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So we are going to be using a picture because if you can see there is a picture there that was fitting into a container. So I'm going to import a picture which we are going to use to design exactly what is there. So there is no hidden tricks anywhere. So we're going to be designing something unique. Let me look for a very classic image. Okay, we have an image. So apart from Samuel, okay, did you have Corel Draw installed on your system?
I installed CorelDRAW, but they wanted the version was the one that has to do with internet. So I'm still going to install another one.
Okay, but you have one already installed on your PC as we speak now, right?
I uninstalled it because of the.
Okay, after this class, you are going to private chat me. I will send you a software that you are going to use to activate that Corel Draw you have. You don't need to buy or download any other one. Are we good?
Okay.
Yes, I'll put you through that. That will be a personal class. Now you can see the image I brought in. Okay, don't mind the image. That was during my school days. We just had to make do of what we have. Okay. So now with what we have now, we are going to be designing exactly what we are seeing. We might maintain the aspect color, we might not maintain it, but we are going to be designing what we are seeing. So what I'm saying is, you see this is what we are going to be designing. We have a logo up there, we have an image fit into a roundy shaped containers like this, and we have some nice shape looking with some nice write-ups on it. So to start with, like I told us earlier, you know all our shapes. We'll start with our rectangle shape to get the general shape, right?
Yeah.
So first thing, you get the first shape. Don't forget your pick tool, very important. Okay, don't forget your pick tool. Anytime you do anything on Corel Draw, make sure your pick tool is selected back so that you can adjust or do any manipulation you want to do. Okay, so now that's the first thing we've done. And if you notice very well, the first shape, there is, from the bottom part here where my mouse is, it's like ash, right? Going
Yeah.
up now is looking white, Abby.
Yeah.
So that means anywhere you see more than one color mixed, it is called gradients. What did I say? Hello? Are we there?
Yeah, we didn't get that.
I said anywhere more than one color is used is called gradient.
Okay.
Did we get that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you look, that's why I'm zooming very closely. If you see from the bottom line here, you can see it's looking harsh, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now going up, you see it became pure white, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It means two colors were used. Harsh was used below it, and white was used to fill it up. So that's why you are having that unique feel. If you look here, where the text is, there's a unique feel there. Okay. So it is called gradient. So that is what we are going to do first. But let's notice at the footer there is a solid color. Any color that is just one filling a shape is called solid color. Are we good with that?
Yeah.
When you use a particular just one color to fill a shape, it's called solid color. Look at this shape. Solid color was used. That is one color. This shape too, another color. That shape, another color. You get, so it's a solid color. Even the background shape of this where the flyer was placed is also a solid color. So when one color is used, it's called solid color, but when more than one color is used, it's called gradient. Okay, so let's not forget that. Those are our pro tips. Like I told Samuel, I'm going to be sharing a lot of pro tips today. Okay, so like I told us, we are going to create something down this footer now. So you click and drag over it. So we've created the footer. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. The next thing I told us is what? Color picker. Abby?
Yeah.
The color eyedropper, which is down here. So you just click on it, color eyedropper. you see that your icon comes up. So any color you put it against, that's the color it's going to pick. So we are picking this color, right? We pick the color and we drop it here. So now we have that color there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Now you're going to just remove the border line, right? Click on this X sign. The border line is gone. Now we have the footer ready, but the main body is not ready. So how then do we fix the main body? Click on it. You see what I'm doing? If you have background noise, please mute yourself, please. If you have background noise, please mute yourself, please. Okay, this is being recorded, and once I drop it on YouTube, it won't be nice if there is too much interference with the sound of the teaching. Okay, just for the benefit of others. So now we are going to do gradients now. So please pay keen attention to whatever I'm going to do now. Okay, I'm going to zoom properly so that you see what I'm doing. Now this is where I want to apply gradient of hash and white. Now I've selected the shape. Now when you come down here, this paint bucket icon here, just double click on, you can see my mouse now. Double click on it. Once you double click on it, a dialog box like this will come up. Edit fill. So once the dialog box comes up, now there are options. The first option automatically is no fill. Then you go to the third option where it's called fountain fill. Just click on it. Once you click on fountain fill, something will happen to the image. Have you seen what happened to the image?
Yeah.
Now the image has automatically filled itself, right?
Yes.
So now it's for us to fine tune it to match up to the way we want it. We want ash to be down. Look at it, white is by the side, ash filling it, then down to black. We don't want black. So I want us to look at this carefully. You can see, just click here and drag. You can rotate it and put it the way you want. You see, if I turn this upside down, the white comes down. Are we seeing it?
Yeah.
If I click and drag it upside, you see the black comes down and the white goes up, right?
Yeah.
So now we want to fine tune the colors. Now come here, look at this progress bar. You can see from this edge is black, from this edge is white, right? So here, just click here. The black will be selected. Click the color drop down box, then click your color eyedropper. Don't forget that. Then come here and select this color. You see, we've successfully selected the below color, right? Okay. So click here, double click here again. Then let's just select white to fill it uniformly. Just pick on white. You can see the color is coming down gradually. So you click here and drag back. Are you seeing what is happening?
Yeah.
Click and drag back. You can see the ash is going down gradually, right?
Yeah.
So depending on how you want it, you can do this. So if I click on OK, we've successfully done this. So all I will do now is I will not remove the outline color because I want us to know where the shape ends and where it does not end. So when we are done with the design, we'll remove that. So if you see, basically we've had this shape and the fill color. So the next thing we are going to do is, if you notice now, there is this shape that is looking like this. You know, it continues here like this. So we are going to be doing a shape like this. We are going to fill that our image inside of it. Are we getting it now? We'll fill the image inside of it. Then this is another shape. So before we do that, I will come here, pick my rectangle tool, click here and drag. Now I've dragged that, I've successfully created another image. All right. Now the image I've created is not enough. I have to shape it to look like this. Okay. So what you do is press Ctrl Q on your keyboard. What did I say?
Ctrl Q.
Yeah, on your keyboard, press the Control key, then you hold it down and press Q. Okay. Now Ctrl Q. I expected a question from that because I've taught it in the last class. So I expected a question from that. Ctrl Q is used to convert a shape to a curve. Okay. Ctrl Q converts a shape to a curve. All right. Now we've converted this shape we've done to a curve because we want to curve it like this. Okay. So after that, you are going to click on your shape tool. Then you double click at the middle. Then you double click here also. Then you double click here also. Then highlight this, you delete it. Highlight this, delete. Now it's looking like the shape, but this edge is not curved, right? So to curve this edge, you zoom in. double click here, delete this. It's not going to look fine. Click on it again, right click on it, then you see convert to curve again, then you click and hold, then you drag down a little. Now you have to be very careful here, else your shape might lose form. So what you are doing now, you are trying to reshape this to have a slight curve. Now this, as we've given it a slight curve, then you just click and drag down. You still click and drag down. So all right, we have our shape. Now this is how to get that shape. I'm going to go over it again for those that think I'm fast. Let's assume this is the shape. You convert it to curve, Ctrl Q. You pick your shape tool, click center here, click somewhere here, delete this, highlight it and delete, highlight and delete. It becomes like this. Then highlight this, just delete. This becomes this. Then click, right click, convert to curve, then click and drag down. You see, this is different from this because the processes I followed was not the same. So I want us to understand every process. So why I did that was because our interest is just this region. So you just double click here, okay? Once you double click here and here, highlight this place and delete. Then once you delete, convert this place, I right click on it and convert it to curve, then drag it down, okay? Then what you do now, you just click here and use this arrow to adjust it to your taste. So just for best outfit, you zoom, always zoom to get the best shape. You can see what we Rhyme Stan, stop writing on my screen, please. Don't let me remove you, Rhyme Stan. Audio, you're asking for okay.
I'm listening.
Rhyme Stan, can you hear me?
Yes.
You are the one writing on my screen.
No, I'm
Please.
using the phone. So.
Yes, don't touch your phone screen. Once you touch your phone screen, you're writing on my screen.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yes. So thank you. Just follow up. The video has been recorded, and once we are done, I'll drop it on YouTube. We are designing this simple flyer. Okay. Now this is where we are. After creating this shape, mind you, we are going to what? Put this image inside this shape, right? You can see the shape took all the part of the image, right?
Yeah.
So you just click on the image, right click on it again. The first option is power clip inside. Click on it. There's a big arrow that will show up here. Then just click on this shape that we've created. How do you see it now? It's looking nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now click on it. Once you click on it, right click on it again. You see edit power clip. You want to edit the content inside. Okay. So this one now gives you room to edit only the content inside this shape. Okay. So this is it. Once we are done with setting how we want it to look, okay, then you right click again, you click on what? Finish editing this level. It goes back to the way it was. Are we seeing this?
Yes.
Is it making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God it's making sense. So this is it. Now if we look closely, we can see that this guy is putting on black, and the black and the background actually went with the dark blue and the light sky blue. Okay, but our guys here, they are wearing black and what? And orange. So it will not be too cool, but we are going to design it like that. Then we'll quickly alternate the color to suit what they are wearing. So the color combination of your image should always tally with the color combination you are using to design. That way it gives uniform coloration. Okay. All right, the next thing we are going to do is, now if you look up here, you see there is a white border, something like this shape we just created, but it's up here, okay, having the logo, your brand, blah blah blah, like that. So how do we create that? I will click on this, I will Control C, Control V. I hope we know that, right? I've copied and pasted it. is going to process, and once this processing stuff, it becomes 2 image. Okay. So when it becomes 2 image, now look, are we seeing that? So now we have 2 images. So what I will do is I will first remove the content of this shape. I'll have to remove the content of this shape. Of course, you follow the same process I followed in creating the content. So I want us to carefully look at what I'm doing. Now, if you want to centralize it, I believe we've not forgotten how to centralize with another shape. Once the shape is selected, press your shift button down, click on the shape you want to centralize it with, then just tap your C on your keyboard. It centralizes what you want to centralize. Then zoom in very well so that you can align, undo. Then zoom in very well so that you can align the shape with what you want to align it with. Then all you do is just right click, power clip it inside that shape. You can see we already have that kind of shape there. Then let's just do something random as our logo. Just to go draw this, use your shape to give it another shape, drag it up, drag it again, invert it like this, click it, turn it to be 360. I'm just trying to quickly make us something that is going to look like a logo, even though it's not. Okay. Okay, let's assume this is our logo. Let's assume this cannot be our logo. We are a bunch of graphic designers, okay? So let's assume this is our logo, okay? That will be our logo. What's the next thing to do? Now we've achieved a lot, right? Hello, are we there?
Yes, we're here.
If you are there,
Yep.
say hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
I'm muting because of the noise at the background.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Just mute. Okay, so now we've done this first shape. Now the idea is if I'm designing for a client, it will be different from teaching. Now we are using this to teach so that you know the processes involved in achieving every of this shape. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, so the next thing is to do this. First thing first, the navy blue color, the dark blue is at the top. So that is not what we are going to create first. You first create the one behind. Okay, after drawing the rectangle, use your shape tool and curve it. Now that's how to go about it. Then you drag it out. So where we are interested in is this area. Okay, of course the navy blue is going to overlap it. Okay, then we create again for this and we make it big, and we've succeeded for that area. So what we are going to do is give them the same color. Okay, then we bring them in. Now, don't mind it being outside. We are going to undo that, okay? The next thing you do is create for the navy blue also. Click and drag. Once it gets to this point, leave it. Then click your shape tool, click one of the edges and drag it inside. You can see that we've gotten the round edge inside. So you drag this outside to achieve the round edge outside. Give it navy blue color. Okay? Then bring it here. Okay, bring it forward a little bit. Okay, we are good. Then you press your shift key, highlight all of them, Control G for grouping. Then you power clip it inside the container. Is it looking like it or not?
It is.
All right. So that is it. Then we write our text. We do creative business. So just type it in caps lock. We do creative business. Now we do is on the first line. So we're going to pay keen attention to it. We do first creative business, then something like a tagline is going to go under it, right? So you do this. We do creative business. Okay. Oh. I'm going to create another link. I will share with us. You know, normally since we are not on subscribe plan, it's for 30 minutes. So after this exhaust, I'm going to create another link. I'll share in the group. So just stay put. If it goes, I'll pause the recording. I will restart it. Okay. All right. So we bring it like this. Control K is to break text. Control K is to break text. Don't forget that. Control K is to break text. Click one of the edge and drag out. Bold it, give it the white color. Then creative business, we bring it inside. Make it also bold. Give it this color. Is it making sense now?
Yeah.
All right. So we are actually achieving our aim. So you reduce this a little and bring it like that. Then you just drop something down here to serve as say graphics. Say graphics masterclass. Then I'll use I already know the name of the fonts. I'll just tell it to use that font. I already know the name of the font. So it's called ink free. I'll centralize it. So we have that. So we can see that we are achieving our aim gradually. So the next things that are left are not much, okay? It's just right up and right up and right up. So you just click this, create a circle that looks as big as this. Drop it here, give it the color you want. Create, just copy and paste that same circle. Give it the other color. Control page down is to send to back. Don't forget. Control page down is to send to the back. Control page down is to send to the back. So we are young best choice. So I'll say we are young best choice. So if you watch that we are young best choice, they are in different colors. You break it, give the we are white color. I'm just trying to go through it so that we just understand every bit of what is being done. So you bold it, give it the white color. So we are young best choice. Contact us for more information. So you say all the in caps lock. You say contact us for more so this is going to come down here. It's going to look a little bit small. And that is looking white. And give it a bold. All right. So basically now, why I will not do the other part is because it's just text and text and text. The idea is now we've understood how this was created. Are we together?
Yes.
All right. So please, any question, let the question come forth. Can we unmute ourselves and throw in our questions, please? Okay, and
Yes,
Samuel.
where I wanted to ask a question, like from what we are originating our design from, we have just one image there, and here we have like five, like four. And in the original image of what we use here now, it is more than four.
Yeah.
So if we are to include all of them, maybe 6 of them, how do we do that?
I'm not getting you. Please, can you come again? Which of the images are you talking about?
This image you took with your friends.
Yes.
You are about 6.
Yes.
But what you pasted now is just 4.
Yes.
If we are to include all of you that were in that picture, how do we manage it to make all the images appear here in this design that we have?
It's as simple as that. All you need to do is, now this design that is covering the face will not be there for a start. Okay, are you getting it now? This design will not be there. Okay, all you need to do is you shrink this to fit your aspect ratio. Okay, now already everybody is showing. Is that okay?
Okay.
Do you understand now?
Yes, yes.
So now it depends on what you want and what you are designing. Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm doing now is I'm not particular about the image I'm using, because the image I was using is just one person that is by the right hand side. Are you getting it now? Now this is a random image. If I wanted to use a single image, I'll just import a single person and use. But I just want to give us the concept of creating this design.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yes.
Please, more question, please. Anybody with any other question?
Okay, Francis.
Sir.
Yeah, my question will be on the test.
Okay.
It seems like the color on the test somehow embossed the original image.
It's not embossed. It's because the image is blurry. It's not sharp anymore. If you watch now, even if you see the person, the more I zoom, it becomes pixel. It becomes in dots. So it's not sharp. So now I will show us something now. Okay, are we together?
Yes.
I'm going to take us to my browser now. I'm going to share with us where we can get high definition images for designs. They are totally free. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I call it unsplash.com. Unsplash.com. You can, and there is no watermark on it. If you want to do a very graphical design on Splash, let's say for now, I will type about graphic design. I want to do a flyer and I want graphic design images. Okay, you can. Are you seeing them?
Yes.
Just imagine this very image now. You see how you see. Do you see how good it is?
Yes.
No watermark. I've copied it. So I'm going to go back to our Corel Draw. I'll paste it. Are you seeing it?
Yeah.
Now I've pasted it. With this now I can just do a write-up. I will say Holy Saturday. Then I'll give it a white color. I'll make it bold. I'll look for a very lovely text and add to it. Let's say this. Now I'll drag through. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Then I will just say it is finished. Then I'll give it also white. Then I'll give it let's say a fancy text, let's say ink free. Then I'll just drop it here. I'll centralize it. Now, if you send it, you will tell me that you don't see things like this online as DP, as statuses every day. Now we've not done anything special. Are we together?
Yes.
Now, but we've achieved something, okay? Now, these are things. There are some clients that they just like me design things for them. They'll put on their DP, on their status. So long as WhatsApp and Facebook status is on, my job will always keep counting. As a graphic designer, you are relevant every day. There are businesses that have social media presence on WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram. They need posts to get users engaging every day. These are the simple designs you do to win their hearts. So don't forget, we have less than 1 minute to round up the class. What did I say? Unsplash.com. Please write it down. You can see a lot of other things. You can decide to look up about churches. Just type church. Anything you think, just type it. It comes up. Okay? And once it comes up, you can see. You can use it for flyer designs. You can see this perfect one. You can see this. You can also see this for praise nights. Are we together? You can see this for daily quotes. You just blur it, communion service. You can do millions. So I'm tasking us, let's get images and do some quotes